Emily's 18 Aunts by Curtis Parkinson and Andrea Wayne von Koniglsow. Sarah had an aunt who took her to the ballet. Chris had grandparents who cheered at her baseball games. James had an uncle who treated him to banana splits. Emily didn't have anyone like that. She had her mother, of course, but her mother was busy looking after the new baby. So Emily printed an ad and tacked it up on the supermarket notice board. Wanted, an aunt for Emily. Please apply Saturday at 32 Maple Street, apartment 4. Ah, she wanted an aunt. I wonder if she'll get one. Saturday arrived. All morning, Emily watched from the window of their apartment. No one came. All afternoon, she paced up and down. Still no one came. She was about to give up when there was a knock at the door. Emily ran to answer it. Hello, Emily. I could be your Aunt Winnie, said a neatly dressed gray-haired lady. Then to Emily's surprise, 2 more ladies popped up behind Aunt Winnie. And I could be your Aunt Roxy, said one. And your Aunt Carmen, said the other. Oh, please come in, Emily said. 3 now. That's exciting. No sooner had Emily shut the door than she heard another knock. This time she saw a sea of smiling women, all wanting to be her aunts. They marched right in. They sat on the floor, leaned on the windowsills, perched on the piano. Do you like ballet, Emily? Said Aunt Winnie asked. Or baseball? Asked Aunt Roxy. And ice cream? Aunt Carmen asked. Oh, yes, Emily said. This was just what she had hoped for. 18. Wow. Emily's mother came in to see what all the fuss was about. These are my new aunts, said Emily proudly. Her mother went a little wobbly, but the aunts fanned her and made her tea. Soon she felt better. We're from the senior center down the street, Aunt Winnie explained. We'd love to take Emily to the ballet. They filled 2 rows just behind Emily's friend Sarah and her aunt. Emily was thrilled with the dancers, and so were the aunts, all except Aunt Roxy, who nodded off and dropped her purse. Everything. Lipstick, eyeliner, $4.30 in change, a Frisbee, 2 cans of pop, and an electric foot massager spilled out and rolled down the aisle. The prima ballerina was so startled she sailed right past her partner, and Emily sank down into her seat as everyone, including Sarah, turned to stare. Oh no, she missed, and she ended up in the tuba. Help! And do you see all the things that fell out of her purse? Right down here by my fingers. Funny, but not so funny. Afterward, Aunt Roxy said, Sorry, Emily. I guess ballet isn't for me. I love baseball, though. My team is playing next Saturday, Emily told her. Surely, Emily thought, nothing could go wrong at a baseball game. They're still trying to get that dancer out of the tuba. Kind of crazy. The aunts all came. They cheered lustily for Emily, which gave her a warm feeling inside. Then the Empire called Emily out as she slid into second. Aunt Carmen charged onto the baseball field. Hey, Ump, you're blind as a bat, she shouted. Emily was safe. Safe by a mile. Not a good idea to argue with the ump. Who's that? Asked Emily's friend Chris. Emily cringed. She watched the other aunts drag Carmen away. If only they had just sat and cheered like everyone else. The next Saturday, Emily's 18 aunt suggested they go to an ice cream parlor for a treat. Before they had a chance to order, Aunt Winnie's pygmy hedgehog Wilbur escaped from her pocket and scampered across the floor. Ah, check it out. The hedgehog is so cute. But do hedgehogs belong in an ice cream parlor? Probably not. Customers leaped onto chairs. Waiters dropped their trays. Aunt Winnie chased Wilbur under a table, the very table where James and his uncle were eating banana splits. The owner ejected Wilbur and the aunts and Emily. Emily blushed scarlet as she passed James. Oh no. Do you see the hedgehog? Way over here. Sorry, Emily. Next time I'll leave Wilbur home. Aunt Winnie said, how about a picnic next Saturday? Emily shifted her feet. Well, she stared at the sidewalk. I think I'm going to be busy. Oh, said the aunts forlornly. They said goodbye and trudged away. Emily sighed as she watched them go. If only they weren't so different. She looks so sad. A long time passed. Then one day, Emily noticed an ad on the supermarket notice board. It said, wanted, niece or nephew for lonely aunts. Apply at senior center. P.S. Must be willing to put up with all kinds of aunts. Emily stared at the ad, especially the word lonely. Emily was lost in thought as she helped with the groceries. She put the ice cream in the cupboard, the cereal in the freezer, the lettuce in the dishwasher. When she was finished, she squared her shoulders and headed for the door. I think the worst part would be the ice cream in the cupboard. It wouldn't be worth much later. The senior center was empty, except for one person playing solitary in the corner. It was Aunt Winnie. Is it really you, Emily? She cried when she looked up. Wait right here, I'll phone the others. Soon, Aunt Roxy raced in from the beauty parlor, followed by Aunt Carmen from the fitness center and Aunt Petunia from the park. Other aunts began appearing too. Hooray! Emily's back, they cheered. Let's have a picnic tomorrow. Yes, let's, said Emily. I think they all missed each other, even though they were kind of crazy together. The next day, Emily smiled as Aunt Carmen fished her hat out of the duck pond. Aunt Roxy played frisbee with a few new friends. Aunt Petunia shared cake with some Boy Scouts, and Aunt Winnie and Wilbur played hide and seek. The picnic was definitely different from anyone else's. Emily and her 18 aunts wouldn't have wanted it any other way. It Takes All Kinds, and that is such a fun book. Enjoy your family.